Chapter 4-2, Worship Area. Alright, this place. Yeah.
Take it.
Roger.
As you might have noticed, I ditched the grenade launcher because A, takes up too much space, both the ammo and the weapon itself. Plus, the inconsistent drops of ammo is kind of terrible. Pardon, take a sip of water. Just ate a little snack.
On your way.
Impressive. They appear to be focusing sunlight into a laser-like beam.
Oh boy, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Great. Faster than I expected. Stick to the shadows.
Thanks, partner.
Get on your knees for me, so I can break your neck. Har 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 har. Ow!
Are you okay?
Fine. This guy, however, isn't. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Sheva, kill the archer! How is it that one archer is giving us so much trouble? Oh, there's three. That's what you get!
Thanks, partner.
You hear that noise?
Take this.
Much appreciated.
Oh, crud. On your knees! Come on, Shiva! Now I look like a nail. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks, Shiva. All is forgiven. Until you mess up again. Hook.
Take it.
Roger.
It's more like a clothesline, but okay. Now I just need a golden egg. Hello? Fine then. If you're not gonna show up, then I'm not gonna wait for you. Simple as that. rid of this.
Take it.
Okay,
You grab it.
okay.
Take it.
Roger. Don't be reckless.
I'm not reckless. They're cheating. Big difference. Dumbasses. This is the power of the art of war. No, you don't get me? I grab this. And that's mine as well. That's how we do it! I am Chris Redfield. But it looks more like I'm a scout though than a frickin' than a sniper than a frickin' scout.
Come on.
Roger.
Come on.
There's another big guy. Did you just totally forget the... Oh, crud. I had to press come on.
Thanks, partner.
All right, take two.
Shove
Okay.
I really need to use my shotgun more. The sky! How far does it come? Alright, that's pretty far. Get in here, you idiots. The most scary part of the gameplay. Seeing that thing come at you has to be the spookiest experience to ever spoop. Spoopy. Spoopy, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Poof! They teach me that at Star School. Ow! I was meaning to stomp.
Thanks, partner.
He's mine! And he's mine as well! Double punch!
Thanks, partner.
Come on! Take it!
Roger.
Yay, we have everything! And now that those annoying pricks are dead, we can walk around this gigantic structure without worry of being roasted alive. They updated this. There were never this many gems and fires. Were they? And I can't remember. It's been so long since last I played this. It's also pretty fun and not as annoying. To not always have to go into your inventory to insert whatever key you have into the hole it fits in, like other Resident Evils. It's like with the prequels of Star Wars. You can hate them as much as you want, but in the end there's always something you can like about them. You just have to try a little bit harder. Ooh, this part. There's nothing in your flames, as I remember correctly. See? But I like the darkness. The dark is where it is. How does this even work? Mirrors? Has to be mirrors, right? No, we're locked in! There's no way to go but forward!
I see. There's a trick to getting out of here.
No!
Tread carefully. Those beams are dangerously focused.
I know. But it's a pretty simple solution to the puzzle.
Looks like it worked. Are we finished?
Funny. Very funny, Sheva. Real funny.
That
Next.
pillar's in the way, but I think we can knock it over.
Or we don't. Because this way, I don't kill myself walking around here. And yes, you can accidentally kill yourself if you touch the beam. Huh. Not just strong in my upper body, but I got lower body muscles as well, boy. Look at this. Huh.
Another one down. What's next?
I'm gonna guess another one. And another one. And another one. myself a little safer. That way I don't kill myself. There's nothing in here! Oh my god, it's a trap! Spiders! Spiders everywhere! Alright.
Help me out here. Thanks.
I remembered. A trap? What a way to go. I don't know. Doesn't seem all that terrible. With that much damage, you probably die immediately, right? I mean, right? Perfect. Both doors are open! Yeah, boy! Now the dangerous part. It's filled with snakes here. Oh, if I could just get a gold egg, I would be mighty happy. This is gonna put a dent in my ammo supply. I was just starting to get hungry. Oh well. Oops. Another gold idol. And a whole lot of eggs. A golden beetle. Some kind of altar fires than a real number here. Now, am I going to kill myself? Or... Oh, yes, I was almost going to kill myself. Oh, wait. That's right. I can't do this because now I'm stuck. No. Come on, Chris, you big baby. It's not that heavy.
go!
Roger.
Come on!
I can't right now.
Yes, you can! Oh no! God damn it! I didn't even touch the thing! Ah, damn it! Ah. Oh, Christ almighty. Oh. Christ almighty. Yeah, we've seen this. That's way more ammo efficient. A single floosh boom. No, I blind myself. Idea. That should have removed the rotten egg. That was dumb. See, if the computer would be so stupid to just stand there and do nothing, I could easily get out of that trap. Because I could just ready the thing on my end, whilst Sheva does her thing on her end.
Come on!
Forget it.
Oh, don't be such a puss.
Thanks, partner.
Here, you can have my empty gun.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Come on!
Thanks.
Man, that's mighty useful. Well, learn something new every day. Instead of, you know, smoking weed every day. Har 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 har, jokes! Go to the other side! The Hercules gold beetle. At least unlike Resident Evil 4, they gave them an eating animation, as dumb as it may sound. There we go. Now, don't touch the beam! Hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall.
All right. right. We got it.
Alright, we got it! No, I got it! Stupid. Get over here! Now where are we? Alright, end of the chapter.
What is this place?
The origin of everything.
How can they survive underground?
These are no ordinary flowers. Wait. Umbrella.
What? What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know. But it doesn't look like anyone's been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it. Are they working together?
Big shock! Only 20 minutes, yeah, we can squeeze in another episode. The Baya tribe. Basically all the... how shall I put this politely? All the Majini I have been facing ever since the swamp. They're those kinds of Majini. Now I just need the gold egg, the gold one, and then I'm set. I sold all the treasures. I need just a couple more. That way I don't have an empty gun sitting around. I upgraded this one. I have to do this, maybe, sorta, kinda. Firepower, a little bit of capacity increase would always be nice. Ah, you dumb! Damn it! Scrap! Something new? Ooh, the CP-2226. That was annoyingly stupid. If you fully upgrade this weapon, it sorta maybe kinda becomes a samurai edge. Which is fun. But, nah. I'll have to wait for my next couple
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure. But obviously there's a connection with Umbrella. And that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
Jill, Jill, Jill. You're like a broken record, you know that? Umbrella. What do they have to do with any of this? If I might hazard a guess? Trouble. They weren't just doing research with these flowers. These flowers are the research. Everything that ever happened in Resident Evil, it came from the flowers. As disgusting as that might sound. Because there's just a notebook lying here. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal, number 1, 1966. December 4th, Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us. But later research proved us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of this story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus, hereto unknown, might exist that would alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and stayed off the attacks from the Dipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I have to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12th. We hit the metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower with Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture sample of the progenitor virus has not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong, grew quickly. In a short amount of them, they flowered. But that's where a major problem surfaced. These flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they grow triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. March 23rd. We've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flowers under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction his research was taking him. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there is no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless! The origin of the T virus. Bonus points if you see what I'm seeing. No? Still don't? Still don't? See it now? Something's moving afoot. From Chief Brandon's Journal number 2, 1968. April 15th. I've been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I know these routine attacks by the Empire are really going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer provided the answer. If you're worried about the Empire, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seems to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. August 19th. Finally, some good news. We learned that we were able to chase the Empire off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins, but if it concludes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. Huh. This is before he does his leech research then. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was a logical source of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities will get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow, September 29th. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to deploy armed soldiers to keep the Empire at bay. The thing that gets on my nerve the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on excavating the virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I can focus on my work and can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 69, sorry. June 15th. The research facilities are finally complete. This is the real Umbrella African Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to the realization, in the past 9 months, the facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be a front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this.
Come on!
Roger.
Research Center Director Brandon's Journal, 1989. November 16th, we've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the Arclay facility and Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard he had died all those years ago. He was killed. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all the Umbrella laboratories. It was just an automated machine reporting to the Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie, ambling through life. No thoughts, no feeling. And now the research center, where I've spent half my life, is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it's too late to have any semblance of a life again. Man, just thinking about that makes me depressed. This guy, this Brandon, gave all his life, everything he was, in researching some virus that some douchebag in voice copy. Umbrella Training Facility Dr. James Marcus, 5 cases of progenitor samples. December 15, Brandon Bailey. Nothing of worthy.
Take it!
Roger.
No!
Give me an herb.
Take this.
Thanks.
You're not gonna mix 2 greens on my watch.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons. This is the facility from the picture, no doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Thanks for the help.
Property damage. They're using them for bioweapon research. I can do this. A tricell. Tricell research. Miguel. Journal number 1. February 19th. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it was a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it. And Lord knows how Tricell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains. At least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised because I half expected this. Anyway, the important thing, is the progenitor virus. If we don't need that virus for research, there would have been no need to come to this run-down Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T-virus, the G-virus, T. Veronica, and even Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our research. We just didn't have that damn progenitor virus. But we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully, this will give us that much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. March 7. I wonder who came up with the name Licker for those creatures. I mean, when I see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like Lickers are just a pain in the ass. If I said Lickers were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise. But they are pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BOWs that were created using the T-virus don't seem to show much improvement when the T-virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still a demand for liquors on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. Ugh. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. I've completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know I can't talk about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all the hard work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and we'll finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona, and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from that high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work, and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. But he's got good ideas and he's good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on and on about how great he is. Can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. I'm gonna go out, get smashed, I could use the break. Talk to you soon. Ryan. I'm gonna bet this guy is dead. Whoa. Yeah, the liquors. Don't fool me now, Magnum. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the shotgun for a while. I'll probably have to do this story in 2 parts because the reading is taking up a lot of time. Looks like it was torn apart by animals. Not a good way to go. Oh.
I saw something.
We all saw it. We all float. Wrong franchise. How are you still alive? What the? Just what the crap?
You grab it.
Roger. Thanks, partner.
Give me an herb.
Use this.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, stab! And a trophy. That's why I wanted to stab him. That and it conserves ammo, obviously. Oops. Ah, that's a Resident Evil 7 thing.
Thanks, partner.
You grab it.
Okay.
Everything is offline. Hey, hey, hey! Ooh!
Take it.
Okay.
A new weapon to upgrade. Oh wait, a new weapon to upgrade.
Thank God there weren't more of them.
Yeah. We wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
Funny. Real funny. Oh, crud.
Give me a grenade.
Use this.
Thanks.
Give me that.
Sheva!
Roger.
With your huge ass Dragonov. A Russian sniper.
I don't think they'll notice us.
Guess their senses are weak.
Just to be safe, we should be as quiet as possible.
Then shut the freak up! Of course.
Hurry!
You can't be serious. Damn it! They hurt us!
Well, it's not exactly like we were quiet.
Come on! Come on!
Come on, be good. Be a W and come at me.
You grab it.
Roger.
Take it.
Okay.
That was the last of them, I suspect. This should be the end, right? Oh, no. We need to restart from this point. But this is also where we end it for now. You'll see why in a second. Adios, comrades.